All right, it's the all-new Hot 107.9. Mia Mendez here, and I have a very special guest in the building, the queen of hip-hop soul, Miss Mary J. Blige. Hey.
Hey, Mia.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. So happy to have you.
Thank you.
Happy holidays to you, first off.
Thank you. Same to you. Happy to be here.
Thank you. Of course, your new album in stores right now, My Life Too.
Yes.
So tell us, I mean, we know what My Life was. We know your whole journey. But what do you want people to get from this album from you that's different from all the rest?
It's just how strong we are. I mean, if you look at the first one, we were not strong at all. I know I wasn't.
I understand what you're saying.
And I mean, we've had several albums since then.
Yes.
And it's not like we fell off the planet. We've kept our strength and we kept going in spite of all the adversities or whatever that can, try to overtake us.
Right.
So I just want people to celebrate the strength. Like we're strong. Like
we've
come through a lot.
Yeah, I was going to ask you that. Like, do you ever just take a moment and listen to, all of your music, all of your journey, and you realize you yourself how strong you are of a woman, even back then when you felt like you were weak? You know what I mean?
But I really didn't want to be here. When that first My Life album, I really was trying to get out of here. I didn't have any hope. I didn't have anybody. I didn't have anything.
Right.
I didn't. And then when I put the album out, so many people showed me so much love.
Right.
I mean, 4 million people. And those people have been with me. Some people fell to the wayside because a lot of people would rather see me, miserable. And that's understandable because everybody doesn't move on as quick as the next person does.
Right.
But, life is not just full of great things. Life is full of obstacles that try to keep you from great things.
Absolutely.
And that's why we celebrate with this one. Because, 17 years later, I never thought I'd be doing something like this. I never, I'm like, I didn't think I'd make it this far. I didn't think I would be alive.
Wow. I don't know. We all knew you'd be here.
I didn't. I was like, all I really want is to be happy.
Exactly. I saw you live about 5 years ago in Connecticut when I was doing radio out there.
Right.
And, of course, I knew I was going to enjoy the show. It's Mary. I'm going to enjoy it. What I didn't expect was I was literally bawling, crying in the stands. And it was when you were singing No More Drama.
Right.
And it was just, what's crazy? You know how when you're in public, you have like the cool cry? It was like that cry as if I was in my room by myself, bawling. I was kind of embarrassed, but you took me there. It was crazy. I was just wondering, like, your words, you sing with such emotion, so strong. Like, do you ever fight back tears when you're on stage?
Yes, I do. A lot.
A lot?
A lot. And sometimes, when singing that song, No More Drama, it just seemed like there's always something going on.
Yeah.
So the moment is so real, because life is real. And there's always something trying to block you from getting to that great thing.
Right.
And No More Drama is a real moment because we're not going to, it's not going to never be no more drama.
Right.
It's just ways to avoid it or either go through it and get to the next thing,
So you learn how to cope with it better and how to, stronger in that sense.
Yes.
So with the new album, of course, you have tracks with Drake, Beyonce. I even heard the track with Taraji P. Henson.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe she was rapping.
Well, that's my friend. Like, she's really my girlfriend.
Yes.
And
I thought it was
we were in the
cute.
studio hanging out and, Get It Right is like, a kind of like slick pop, junk two guys kind of record.
Right.
And my husband and I, we gassed her up. And she was like, yeah, I could do it. And she went in there and Chris Style wrote the rhyme for her. And
Nice.
It's a done deal.
Yeah.
It was fun doing it,
I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
So with Drake, you have the joint called Mr. Wrong.
Right.
So I was just curious, like, we've all gone through moments where we're dating Mr. Wrong, but we just don't know it because we're just giddy and we're in it.
Yeah.
So in your experience, what would you say to a female that's like a sure sign of that's a Mr. Wrong because she's just not seeing it?
You can't really say anything. You got to wait till she can see it herself.
You feel like they
because
just won't see it.
Mr. Wrong is like the thing that's almost paying your bills but treating you bad. And it's horrible. It's terrible. So you got to wake up and get out of that.
Yeah.
Because he might be, can I say this, sexing you good.
Right.
And not giving you enough, not helping you feel like a woman.
Right.
It's just Mr. Wrong is just a sneaky, like it's a very manipulative thing. And so you got to figure out a way out of that. We've all been in that relationship where it was like, I said it on Enough Crying, the sex is good.
Yeah.
The sex was good. You had my mind. And that's Mr. Wrong, because he ain't treating you right, but you rather, sleep with him. Or he's not treating you right, but he's paying your bills and buying you coats and clothes and shoes. And,
right.
Because it says it in the words, me and Mr. Wrong get along so good, even though he breaks my heart so bad.
Yeah.
So, I've had those situations in my life.
Right.
Before.
We all have. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, of course, I got to get at you with your shoe game.
Okay.
Because everybody knows, you're popping with the shoes, your boots. One of the things I'm jealous of you about is every time I see you, don't laugh.
It's all right.
Because every time I see you like on an award show or anything, you come on the stage, you got on like the tight pants, your thighs are mean.
Thank you.
And you have, like these thigh-high boots. I can never grab no type of knee boots. I always got to do the ankle ones like I got on today.
Well, you got good calves then, right?
Well,
they don't come past your calves?
No, they're just ankle ones. My calves are too thick, and
that's good. I wish I had some kind of thick calves.
You do. Well, anyway, I don't know. They look, nice to me. But I'm just saying, what do you do as far as your workout? Because you do. I don't know. With me, it's the clothes that makes everything look tight, but I'm flabby. So I'm just saying, what do you don't laugh at me?
But I know what you're talking about. That's why I'm laughing.
Yeah. What do you what do you do?
I train 3 days out of a week when I'm home, but I'm on the road so much. I got to figure out ways to train myself. So I run. If I don't have a train, I try to run outside. I try to do 2-3 miles, or even on the treadmill, I try to do 2-3 miles or something. And I'm not the best dieter in the world, so I'm not gonna say, I eat lettuce and chicken all the time, because I love food. That's my downfall. So I'm like really a fat woman inside all of this, and that's why I work out, because it balances out all of the, the Chick-fil-A and all the stuff that I eat.
Yeah, Chick-fil-A is popping.
Yeah.
What's like your guilty pleasure? Like if you're having of course we all try to live our most positive lives and speak the positive into the air and all of that. But there are moments, as females, we're emotional. We're having just a bad day for whatever reason. Mm-hmm. So like, what's that thing you go in on? For me, it's like pizza or some type of cake.
Probably cake, some kind of carb, like a burger, like a really, really good burger.
Yeah.
And I love salt, which is my downfall, and I love sugar.
Okay.
So, it's, and during that, that whole emotional time.
Yeah.
You know what it is.
It's normally like just one bad day. Next day you back at your grind and everything's better.
Yeah, when you go in on everything. I go in on beans and rice. I go in on chicken. Just the stuff, like the real comforting stuff.
Yeah. That's awesome. I'm glad you do that. Okay, so also, we've seen you in a couple of movies. Of course, the Tyler Perry. So is that something else you want to dive into more so, acting-wise?
Well, I'm doing it. I got acting coaches to help me through a lot of it. I've done so much. I mean, I got my feet wet years ago. I did like Strong Medicine and Prison Songs, which, is a movie that BET plays every other day that I just wish they would just calm down. I want to play it. I did I Can Do Bad All By Myself, and I just did this movie called Rock of Ages that's coming out in June.
Okay.
And it's a Broadway musical that got turned into a movie.
Oh, that's nice.
And it's about 80s classic rock and the timepiece, and it features myself, Tom Cruise, Alec Baldwin, Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Very nice.
Julianne Hough. Gosh, Paul Giamatti, and it was fun to do, but just to, I had to get an acting coach.
Yeah.
Because when I saw Prison Songs, and when I keep seeing Prison Songs, I know I need an acting coach. So I'm doing the work. I'm not just, you give me a role because I'm Mary J. Blige. I don't want it.
Yes.
I want to earn it. So it's something that I'm definitely I'm into. Oh, and by the way, I got nominated for a Golden Globe for a song that I wrote.
I heard about that. Congratulations.
Yeah, and the movie To Help.
Very nice.
Yeah.
So, okay, back to your shoe game.
Mm-hmm.
Ladies would be upset with me all around the office if I didn't ask you this. So, are you the type of person to only wear, like when you're on stage or whatever, do you only wear your shoes one time?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
I wear my shoes out again. My boots, I wear them over and over. I wear them.
Oh, they're going to be upset because they were thinking that if you only wore them once, they were going to ask you what your shoe size was and maybe you want to give them away.
Well, not yet. Let me rock them first and then we'll put them online.
Okay, what size? Do you want to say what size you are? You don't have to.
I don't want to say it. I mean, I have a big foot, It is. It's not 9. It's not 8. It's not 7, unfortunately.
Right.
So it's like 10 and a half.
Okay. Oh, okay. Sarah
she's over there.
Happy. She just got happy. There you go. And she's, she was the one that came at you first.
Right.
All right. So as far as like over the years, you've worked with so many artists. Who's someone that you've already worked with that you would love to work with again because the chemistry was just great?
Wow, no one's never asked me that question.
Aw, first.
Now I'm stuck.
I know, because you've worked with a lot of great artists.
Yeah.
I know it's hard. Maybe even a top 3.
Maybe Sting.
Nice.
I want to work with him again.
Nice.
And I just did Shaka Khan, but I would love to work with her again. I just covered her song Ain't Nobody, but I would love to work with her again. Yeah.
Okay, well, that answered my next question. Someone that you haven't worked with.
And Anita Baker, of course.
Nice. Nice. Love it. Love it. So, of course, everybody, Mary J. Blige in the building. My Life 2 in stores right now. You got to cop this joint. I do want to talk to you about your perfume.
Okay.
So tell us about it. Where can they get it? How did you decide to even do a perfume?
Okay, well, about a year ago, we launched a fragrance. Now, let me tell you how I even wanted to do a fragrance.
Right.
A lot, just like you guys compliment me on my shoes and my boots. I was wearing this fragrance that everyone was complimenting me on, but for years I wouldn't give up the secret, because like most women, we don't want every woman running around smelling like us.
Right.
So for years I kept it to myself. But every woman would just go crazy when I walk in the room. What is that? And I was like, wow, okay, women like the way I smell, know.
Right.
And so I think right when I was ready to give up the information, the deal for Carol's daughter, to do the fragrance fell in my lap. And then that's when I said, you know what, I'm going to give women a version of what I'm wearing.
Aww.
And I went into the lab with, because I got offered the deal, and I went into the lab and I did all the work, I picked out all of the notes.
Nice.
They pass these little white things around and they let you smell them, and you get to tell them what you want, what you don't want.
Okay.
And then I was my own guinea pig for like a year, and I wore this fragrance everywhere, and I got the same response.
Oh, that's awesome.
And then when we finally got to HSN, we sold like 65,000 bottles of it. We broke all the records on HSN. I mean, it's just been doing really, really well. But that's my to answer your question, my reason is because of the same reason that, women are compliment me on my boots.
Right.
It's the same thing. It's for the love of women and wanting them to have what I have.
Okay, that's awesome. I think it would be a great Christmas gift. Because I was actually thinking of something. I hope my mom's not listening. I was thinking of something to get her, and I thought about a new fragrance. And I was like, oh, that'd be hot if she could walk around with Mary's fragrance.
Yeah, get her the Blossom. I hope they have some more. Or the original. They might have the original now.
Okay.
The Blossom sold out that day.
Cool.
HSN.com or carolsdaughter.com.
And how about, is there any chance of like a Mary J. Blige shoe line in the future?
That's what I'm thinking right now. The wheels are turning. The wheels are turning on that one. Yeah,
you should definitely do that. I think so many women would support. Like that would be awesome.
I know that's a good idea.
Sarah would support. Look, Sarita, we're all in it. Absolutely. If you ever decide to do that, let us know
for sure.
And where we gotta get it and all that good stuff. And could you, if you do like the knee boots or the thigh ones, can they be a little stretchy
so they can fit the girls with the calves? You guys are giving me good ideas. I think this is supposed to really happen.
Yes.
Coming in here, she's complaining about you're complaining about your calves.
Yes, like
I got you.
We're speaking this into the universe, people. That's what we're doing.
Yes, we are.
Mary J. Blige, thank you so much for coming in. It was such a pleasure to meet you.
You're welcome, Mia. Thanks for having me.
Do you mind if before you leave I give you a hug and maybe sniff you? I would like to smell your perfume.
Sure, you can sniff me. Do I have someone still? Yeah, I'm still on me.
That's what it is. Make sure you cop the new album, Mary J. Blige, My Life 2. The journey continues, and that's what it is. The all new Hot 107.9.